Good morning, everyone. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day so far. My name is Erin, and today we're going to be focusing on flip shows and listing presentations. So I'm going to show you how to create some custom flip shows and kind of go through each slide and kind of customize it and stuff like that. So that will be our topic today. A couple of things that we're working on. We are going to have a new personal website available that will automatically convert over to the same mobile version. So all of our websites are mobile friendly, but we do kind of create a mobile version of the website that's a little bit different from the actual layout. So the one that we're going to be working on is actually going to convert over to the same exact look, feel, everything. So that's something we're working on. That should be available within the next week or so. And then we're also going to have a new property website template too. So kind of some things that we're working on and improving on and just kind of trying to update some things. So we'll have those available. A couple other things that are new. If you haven't noticed, the website displays a little bit different here. If you would like to change it at any time to go back to the original, you can go through your little setup options here and go to options. You'll see that the back office style current, and you can go choose any one of these different ones, and then it will go back to the original of what it was before. So you can choose to do that, and that will give you a little bit of a different style. You also can change the background, so if you want to change the actual background of the system, you can choose to do that too. That's something we've had available for a while, but just wanted to bring it to your attention. Also, you'll notice that my little chat support is gone now. After 60 days, we turn it off for you. You can choose to always turn it on or keep it off. So if you're one who does not use chat ever and you hate that that little box pops up, you can choose to turn it off, and then that makes it to where it will constantly stay off. You can choose to turn it on if you're one who uses chat all the time. You can choose to turn it on, and then that little chat box will pop up onto the system. And this is our support chat. So if you want to chat with our support team to get any questions answered at any time, you can choose to have that come up or go away. So because I never need it, I'm just going to turn it off. So you can choose to have that turn off automatically. So we have that. Some other things that we're working on, we're continuing to finish up that neighborhood watch. Again, I'm so sorry for the delay. Just a lot of programming came up with that and just trying to get everything all situated to make sure it runs seamless for everybody. So we have that. Other than that, we're just continuing to work on some new things, get in some new MLSs into our system for IDX. So if at any time you have any questions, feel free to let us know about that and we can help with anything. So today's topic, we are going to focus on the listing presentation or also the flip shows. So with the flip shows, you can create a custom flip show about anything that you want to. And this can be for anybody using our system, whether you're a loan officer, an insurance agent, a real estate agent, title rep, broker, anybody can use these flip shows. And they're actually a really cool little presentation that you can use. If you go to your personal tab here under agent marketing and you go to flip shows, it will pull up with a couple different options that you have. Now, if you've been with us for quite some time, you'll be able to probably see that you have these on here. You may also see that you have some older style flip shows. So if you do see those and you have not customized them, you can always click on this little default button here, and it will purge all of your custom flip books and give you to the most current up-to-date flip shows. So I always recommend doing that, but only do that if you have not created a custom flip show. If you click this default button and you've created a custom flip show or marketing book, it will, like it says you're about to purge all custom flip books and reset to the system flip books to their original defaults. So keep that in mind. If you click on that default button, it will erase any changes that you've made. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, some cool things with the listing presentation and the personal marketing book that we have within the system. The listing presentation rolls down to all property-specific websites. So if you've used our system before for the listing presentations, you can actually add in the listing ahead of time before you as an agent or as one of your agents would go to their listing appointment. They would be able to show the sellers all of the marketing tools that they would be doing for for them to sell their home. So that's going to be the listing presentation. We have this generic one, or it will roll down to all of your properties to where it is property-specific listing presentation. So if you choose to edit this one, the listing presentation, keep that in mind that this does roll down to all of your properties. And when you do click on the little edit pencil, or I'm sorry, not that one, on the camera icon for the pages, you'll see that you can go through and customize this and really change it. But again, this will roll down to all of your properties. So you want to kind of keep that in mind when you're going through and changing this. So to kind of show you I meant to click on this one, the listing presentation. It will tell you, caution, this is your listing presentation template. Editing this flip show will change all of the listing presentation for all your current and future properties. If you need a specific listing presentation for a specific property, clone this listing presentation and edit the new cloned one. So just kind of keep that in mind. With this listing presentation under your flip shows, this rolls down to all of your properties. Now to go through each one of the icons here, we do have it to where you can view it, which we'll do in just a moment. You have an option to print it. So if you want to download it and print it, you can do so. Downloading it, it will save it as a PDF for you, and then you have an option to print it from there. You can click on the edit pencil, and clicking on the edit pencil will allow you to go through and edit some of the different options through here. So you can choose to do the show title. So this is listed as listing presentation. You can choose a little different domain if you want to. So we automatically go to the myflipshow.com. You can also choose to do meta tag descriptions, and this is going to be more for SEO. If you want to leave this blank, you can. We'll do it for you automatically. So this, you can also display your personal info. So on all of the flip shows, it will display, I believe it's your name, email, phone number, your website, and then your picture and logo. So if you want it to just be generic and not have any of your information on it, you can choose to turn that off. And then we also have two different layouts that you can choose from for the flip show. So layout 2 is going to be our most current, newest, up-to-date. And then you'll see the URL for your flip show. The next option is going to be actually editing the pages, which I'll show you how to do in just a moment. We'll go through and kind of customize and change the pages. You also can add music to your flip show. So if you want to set some nice little fancy background music, you can go through and do that, which we'll do. And then you have an option to clone it. So when you click on clone, what it will do is it will say clone listing presentation. So now we can go through and customize and edit this one as much as we want. And then at any time you can choose to go through and delete any of your flip shows. So say that you're not really interested in the personal marketing book, we're going to get rid of that. So you can choose to delete them and add and customize and do any of that. You can also choose to create one from scratch. So if you want to generate your own listing presentation from scratch, you can click here on this Add New button, and then it's going to take you through all of the different options to create that new flip show. So this is going to be something that you'll be able to do. Creating a flip show, you can create it about anything that you want to. These are mainly used for the listing presentations, but maybe as a loan officer, you want to create a flip show about special loan programs. Or maybe as a broker, you want to create a flip show and use it to recruit agents. As an insurance agent, you can create a flip show and use it to recruit loan officers or even real estate agents. So it's something that you would be able to use and kind of have flexibility and create it as much as you want. So to show you how to edit the pages and actually go through and customize it, we're going to click here on this little camera icon here. Now you can go through and click on this little camera icon, and this is going to allow you to customize this as much as you want. Now because we've cloned this, this is one that we can use for anything that we want. So say that we want to use this for a specific listing that I have, but there's a lot of things that this seller doesn't really want. So I'll have a custom website for my home. So I'm going to do my, let's see, I'm going to go to my property tab here. And we're going to do the 24 Main Street property. So I got to get that domain here. So now for the link URL, you can change this, and this is going to be for that property-specific website that you have. So I'm going to do my 24main.wilsoquick.com. And then I can do C sample, and I can change any of this text at any time. So it allows you to go through and change any of this information. So with this one, I'm going to go through and change the eProp tour. So we're going to do eProp, main.eproptour.com. So that can show the virtual tour. And then we'll say that, I'm going to change this to 24 Main. So we'll say that the, let's see there, I know there is a 1 here. We'll say that the sellers don't want any social media on this one. So I'm going to delete the social media. They don't really like to have anything on social media. They're not happy, or they don't really utilize social media, and they're not a fan of it. So we'll say that they don't want it. That'd be silly if they don't, but some people want it. And then we'll say that we'll get rid of this international buyers page. And let's see. And we'll say that we want to add in our own page here. So we're going to go to the very top, and we'll say that we want to add in a page, and we're going to talk about how we're going to hold an open house for their listing. So we'll do open house, and then we can do, so you have 200 characters to write as your description. So you can say holding an open house shortly, something along the lines like that. And then you can add in your own picture here, or you can choose from one of our static images that we have here. So I can choose to do one of these. So maybe I'm going to use this custom image as my open house photo. So then when I go down here at the very bottom, oh, I forgot to save it. So make sure if you are adding in your photo, you save your info first and then do the photo. So we'll say open house. I will be having an open house shortly after you decide to list with me. And then you can choose to add in a link. So maybe you want to have a special link in here or certain text. So you can choose to do that. So now we're going to scroll back up to the top. And actually, you know what, before we scroll, we're going to go down a little bit, and we can actually click to drag this. So we want this to go before our thank you for your time slide. So I'm going to put that one in here. And then I'm going to delete this one here because this one has the same photo. Let me save it first. So I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to go delete that slide real quick so I can show you what it looks like. All right, so now if we go to view our listing presentation that we've created this cloned listing presentation. So now I can pull this up, and it's going to have all of my information on here that I've gone through and I've customized. So now if I pull this up, sorry, my computer's being a little slow as always. You'll see here it has the agent information, so it's going to pull your agent info. It's going to pull your phone number, your email, and your website, and then it has your agent photo as well as your logo. So as I click through here, we'll see that it has the changes on here. So if I click on See Sample, it's going to have the specific property that I put in here. So it's going to have my, my specific listing that I have in here. And then I can go to my very last slide, which is the one that I've added in. So it says open house. I will be having an open house shortly if you decide to list with me. Or when you list with me, I guess I should have put. So you can really go through and customize these as much as you want to and really have a good flip show or a good listing presentation based off of your marketing that you do specifically. So maybe there's a certain thing that you specialize in when you list a home and you do specifically that we didn't have listed here. You'll be able to add in that page and make sure that that's a part of your listing presentation. So kind of a cool little thing. You can go through and you can customize these as much as you want to. If you choose to customize them, again, you can click on this little pages icon here, and that will allow you to go through and create or add, delete, customize the pages. And then you can even add in music like I was saying. So it will take you to the different songs on here. So we'd say that we want this one, and then we can click on save. And now when we play it, it would have music playing in the background. So you can choose to go through and view these. Again, you can click on this little print button, and then it will give you an option. So mine's going to automatically go to my options to save as a PDF. and then you can print it from there. So a lot of times, maybe if you don't have internet access, you can save it as a PDF and then go through the pages when you're with that person specifically. So you'll see this is what it would look like. Obviously, if you save it as a PDF, there wouldn't be the See Sample button because it is going to be listed with your information on there instead. You obviously wouldn't be able to pull a website up on a piece of paper. So it will strip off those See Sample options, but if you have it pulled up on your computer, then it would have that See Sample option so they can actually see the physical website. So like I said, at any time, you can always go through and create your own flip show too. So if you want to create something different from what we've provided for you, you can go through the process of creating one. So you can choose the website key. This is going to be the actual name or the website of your flip show. These are all live websites that you can go to. So you can say My Marketing, and then you can choose to do a title. So this is going to be My Flip Show. And then you can choose to have your personal info displayed. So I would choose yes. And then you can choose to do our layout 1 or layout 2. So once I have that done, I can click on save. Oh, so I have to do, let me see what that said again. We'll do 1. All right, so I forgot to do flip show. All right, hopefully now it will let me save it. So now I have this in here. So now from here, what I can do is I can start adding in my pages. So maybe I want to do just a 5-page flip show, something pretty basic and generic. So I can click on that Add New, and then I can start adding in my media, and I can start doing all of my different info. Another thing you can do too is if you're a buyer's agent, you can start doing a buyer's flip book instead of doing a listing flip book. So you can kind of do that as well. Sky's the limit with these. You can really create as many custom flip shows as you want. Go through and customize them as much as you want. It really gives you an option to have some flexibility with these and go through and choose to customize it as much as you choose. So let's see here. So there was a question. I had a couple people asking again, how do you clone the property or clone the listing presentation? So if you wanted to go as this, to say you wanted to clone this listing presentation, I'm going to delete this one real quick so you can see what it would look like here. So now say that I want to clone this listing presentation. I can click on clone, and then you'll see that it says clone listing presentation. So then I can go in and I can edit it, and I can change this to, we'll say 224 main property. Oh, I forgot to change it in the other spot too. So now you have it as a 2-4 main property. So now you can show your flip show titles and keep it kind of specific to what you're looking to use it for. Let's see here. Sorry, just reading through some of the questions. Can you insert a hyperlink? Yes, so what you would do to do the hyperlink on your pages, where it has the little page section, so you'd go to the little camera icon here. So you'd go to the camera icon, and then where it says link URL, you can put in any URL here. So if I wanted to do my 249 or my 24 Main Street will sell quick.com, and then I can do See Sample. So then once I have my website in here or the page that I want to have a hyperlink for, I can hit save or a link for, and then when I go to view it, sorry, it's been a little slow loading. So when you go to put in that link URL, then it allows you to put in any link that you want there. And then when it goes to load up here, we'll see where it says See Sample, I can have that hyperlink in there. So now it's going to pull up whatever URL I put in that actual link section. So you can put anything that you want as that little title. It will give you the link URL, and then you can put any link text that you want on there. So I believe you can only put the links through this section. Let's try it if we put it in the description portion. I don't think it will let you put it in the actual description portion, but let's see here if it does. Yeah, so you would have to make sure that it goes in that URL section. You would be able to copy and paste it from there, but I would definitely make sure that you put it in that link URL section. All right, so let's see here. Sorry, just reading through some other questions here. If you're looking to do a video, so there was a question asking to do a video. What I would recommend doing is maybe putting it on YouTube video or putting it on YouTube, and then you can get that YouTube link and putting it in the link section and have it go that way. For the flip shows, when you go to edit them, you're only allowed to change the photos. So let's go to the pages here. And you'll see that you can change out the photos, but as far as doing a video, you can add it onto YouTube, and then you would be able to customize it and put it into the page URL. So when you upload a video onto YouTube, it gives you a link, and then you can just copy that link and put it in here. And then as this, you could put see video. And then when they go to view that, they can click to see the video instead. So you could do it that way. Or if you have the video hosted somewhere else, you would be able to do that too. Any other questions about the flip shows, customizing them, editing them, getting them set up? Anything? All right. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. This is recorded, so this will be populated onto YouTube shortly, so I'll get that up for you if you need to ever watch it again. Also, if you have questions or need some help on this, keep in mind all of our pages do have this little question mark icon here in the top right-hand corner. So if you ever need help or step-by-step instructions, you can click on that, and that will take you directly to our user's guide, giving you suggestions on how to set up the flip shows, giving you a video. So you'll see here that there's a bunch of different instructions, and then you can go through and click on creating one. It will give you step-by-step instructions on that and all sorts of stuff. So that's also very helpful to get some more information on the system. So let us know if there's anything we can help with. You can always reach out to me. My name is Erin again, and I can be reached via email is the best. Erin, E-R-I-N, at agentmarketing.com. So feel free to reach out to me and I can help with anything. So I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much, everyone.